What up, everybody? I want to thank everybody for tuning in into the latest edition of the Ham Rothstein Sports Podcast. And on today's show, I have a special guest. Say what's up to the people, Scotty Madden.
Yo, what's up?
All right, so we're here, Scotty Madden, in the immediate aftermath of the fight that came on tonight. Manny Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner. Of course, Manny Pacquiao did whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted, however he wanted on Adrian Broner tonight. I had it as a complete damn near shutout. I probably gave Broner 2 rounds. What was your take on the fight?
I gave him 1 round, the 10th round. Pretty much like you said, brother. He showed up, did what he wanted to do, when he wanted to do, how he wanted to do it. I honestly feel like boxing is not even Adrian Broner's MO anymore. Just to see him hop on the ropes after the fight, to even raise his hand like you won the fight, was just baffling to me, man. It's like this guy, it's like a disgrace of boxing to me, man. Like, I just didn't get where he was going with the fight. I didn't get what strategy he had. When the fight first started, I kind of felt like, well, maybe he's feeling him out. Because Manny kind of did something that I haven't seen him do in his recent fights, was just be super aggressive like that. Mm-hmm. But maybe he's seeing a weakness in Broner. So, I don't know, man. But to back what you were saying, he did what he wanted to do whenever he wanted to do it.
Yeah, and once again, that was Scotty Madden's take on the Adrian Broner versus Manny Pacquiao championship fight. My take on the fight, man, I'm just disgusted. I'm very disappointed. Of course, I was rooting for Adrian Broner, but even though I had it in my mind that Manny was going to dominate, which he ended up doing anyway. But talk about a lackluster performance, Scotty. I mean, it took 10 rounds. I counted them. 10 rounds for Adrian the Problem Broner to throw one single body shot. I just don't know how you could be in the sport of boxing if you do not attack your opponent's body. And not to mention, Scotty, the guy punch output, it's absurd. It's absurd. He only threw a total of 3 body shots. I mean, can you explain to me exactly what he may have saw in the ring? I'm speechless, man.
Brother, it's like you might as well let me or you fight Manny Pacquiao tonight. I mean, that's the stat. That's the stat line. If I would have fought him, or if you would have fought him,
right?
You got to realize that this guy has all the intangibles, all the talent.
Does he?
In the world.
Does he?
Well, you're right.
I mean, we have been saying this for how many years now, Scotty? And I noticed one thing. Did you catch this? It was like, I think it was maybe the 10th or 11th round. It was right after he got rocked. I think he got rocked in the 10th round, if I'm not mistaken. But it was in the between the round. I think the round had just started. It could have been round 11. I'm going to have to go back and watch the fight tonight. But I've never seen a fighter do this before, just FYI. I seen Adrian Broner looking up at the timer.
Exactly.
In the arena. As if he was like, I'm trying to survive this round. Even though the round just started. Even though he's supposed to be in this tip-top supreme shape. Even though he fired his original trainer and brought in Kevin Cunningham for his last fight and this fight. So you mean to tell me a guy that's saying this is the biggest fight of my life, I'm doing this for the hood in them, this is on God in them, this shit is for the hood, and you come out and you perform
lackluster?
I mean, honest to God, I would have much rather seen Manny Pacquiao just shadow box for 12 rounds. That's exactly what happened. I mean, the shit is just, it's mind-boggling to me, man. I really cannot wrap my brain around what I just saw take place. And God damn it, I'm so happy we didn't pay for the fight.
Oh my God. Man, my apologies to anybody who paid for that fight. And my thing is, and it's kind of crazy, bro, because you touched on that, his conditioning. And I remember you saying if he's in shape, like,
oh man,
I just, I don't think he takes it serious anymore, man. It's just
He's delusional. Did you see him after the fight? Did you see the interview? Did you hear what he had to say?
No. They cut him off. They cut the mic off.
He couldn't possibly think he really won that fight. And then let's get back to Kevin Cunningham, because I'm listening to his instructions in the corner, and the shit wasn't adding up, Scotty. I mean, let's just keep it real. Broner was like, I won that round, right? I would have been like, fuck no. Like, see, this is the thing. I think Adrian Broner has too many yes men around him. He don't have dudes that keep it real with him. If I was his trainer in that situation, where if I'm his father or anyone that's close to him within the vicinity of the ring, I would have been saying, you're getting your ass kicked and you need a knockout. You can't just sit up here and throw pot shot after pop shot thinking you're going to knock Manny Pacquiao out. You're going to have to put together some combinations. And did you even see a combination?
No, I didn't see anything. I seen maybe, and this is the honest truth, man, I maybe seen 2 or 3 decent counter punches, man. But to kind of piggyback Kevin Cunningham, I don't think he'll be that long. I think he just took the cash. And I feel as though Kevin Cunningham may have seen probably in the like second or third month of training, like, this dude, he's not taking it serious. But like, are you gonna turn the cash now? Like, I mean, if he get his ass, we get his ass. Kevin Cunningham, it's still a big payday for you.
Good point, because it's not like he's in there feeling those left hands from Manny Pacquiao. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct.
I mean, it just helps Kevin Cunningham resume at the end of the day. Hey, I trained Adrian Broner, 4-time champion.
I mean, I've heard of situations where, you know, it's kind of cliche, but some people would say, oh, he just wanted to survive. I really saw that live and in the flesh tonight from Adrian Broner. He was just happy to finish the fight. I honestly think, honest to God, I'm not capping, I'm not being funny, because I have rooted for Adrian Broner and I rooted for him tonight. But I have to be real. This is a real podcast, so we got to keep it funky. Adrian Broner has not been the same ever since he lost to Chino Maidana. And I'm going to tell you why, Scotty, and everybody out there listening to this podcast. He's punch drunk. He is so scared to get countered with a shot that he would literally just wait for his opponent to throw a punch before he throws a punch. When have you ever seen Adrian Broner be offensive after the loss to Chino Maidana? When have you ever seen him let his hands go besides throwing a flimsy jab out there? I haven't seen him put together combinations. I haven't seen him go to the body. I haven't seen him lead and control the fight, ring generalship. I have yet to see it, Scotty. I honestly think that fight did him so wrong. Mentally, the dude is fucked. He's fucked.
I agree, bro. I agree. I agree with you 110%. And it's crazy. And you were so on point about this fight. I don't know my guy's name. The one that was talking before the fight, the black guy. Mm-hmm. You know, before we went to commercial, he actually said one of these guys, the loser, may not ever fight on a big stage again. Yeah. You said that prior to this fight to me like 8 or 9 times that this may be it for Adrian Broner.
This is it.
He's done.
Yeah.
I don't even see. I didn't see nothing there, man. Like, besides his name or like, I don't know what you can book him for now. Like, especially pay-per-view, unless he's on the undercard.
Listen, there is no possible way this man even remotely deserves to even get another big check, let alone be on pay-per-view again, because he was getting booed. Like, literally, he ran the last 2 rounds. Like, not only did he act delusional enough to think that he was really winning the fight, knowing he had to know deep down that he wasn't winning this fight, right? So why would you fight as though you're up 8 rounds to 4 or 8 rounds to 3? Like, I just can't get the logic behind it. I don't understand the coonery and the buffoonery after the fight. I honestly cringe every time that man gets in front of a microphone because you never know what's going to come out of his mouth. He makes black people look bad, Scotty.
Extremely.
And
Extremely.
I just don't know where he goes from this point on. I don't know if it isn't the trainer. Can we agree on this? This is just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
It isn't with Adrian Broner. The problem is him. It isn't his trainer. It wasn't Mike Stafford. It isn't Kevin Cunningham, even though he wasn't being real with him tonight. It's him. He is the problem. And it's ironic that his nickname is the problem because he is the problem. He's a cancer to himself. He can't stay out of trouble. He doesn't take the sport seriously. He's a part-time rapper / porn star.
There you go. There you go right there, bro. Everything you're saying, you hitting it right on the head, man.
You can't play boxing. You can play a lot of sports, but you just can't play with boxing. You can't do it. You can't do it.
You can't. I agree with you, brother. I will agree with you 110%. 110.
And he had flashes during the fight. It wasn't like, I mean, even though Manny did dominate him only because his punch output was so far superior to Adrian Broner's, but it wasn't like he was just the Manny of old. It wasn't like he was just stinging him. Yeah, he caught him and he rocked him a couple of times, but Broner was just so inept. He could have made us look good out there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It was just a fight that I feel like he just took the fight for the money. When I seen him look up and start looking at the camera, even my wife was like, "Baby, it's like he's running. Like like is he in it for something?" And this was she asking me. Like is he in it for something? Because he started looking at the clock and he just started running.
Survival mode.
Exactly. And I'm like, bro, he's not. It's you still got 2 more rounds left. Why are you looking at the clock?
Right. So, it was unbelievable, man. I haven't seen anything like this, especially as the main headliner of a pay-per-view event. As far as I'm concerned, this whole fight card was trash from top to bottom, and the main event did not live up to the hype I thought it would. I knew going in that Manny would win, but of course, the black in me was pulling for Broner. I'm going to just throw it out there. I'm going to support my own, period, end of discussion. And he let us down. He let us down, and it's almost to the point where I think as we speak right now, I'm going to unfollow him on Instagram. I'm going to unfollow him on Twitter. Adrian Broner, as far as I'm concerned, Scotty, is dead to me. Like, I don't want to hear anything from him. I don't want to see him doing the coonery, the buffoonery in the store with the sodas. I mean, I was already mad about that type of shit, and then you come out and perform like this.
You know how I felt about him, brother. When he first came out, I think he did a day in a life video on YouTube, and he won me over. Man, I used to watch that video like every day. It was also like a little inspirational video, Right. And he had won me over. Right. And I had started becoming an Adrian Broner fan, but on up, these past years, like the incident in Walmart when the lady tried to give him his change back, and he knocks the change. I think he threw the change in the air. I'm Adrian Broner. That was some weak ass shit. Like,
yeah, you're right.
Don't do your people like that, man. Them like hard working ass people. Walmart don't pay people shit. People don't have time to go to work at Walmart every day and put up some bullshit for some more people, So
and you have to think about it. That can be that's someone's mama, auntie, niece. Yeah, I mean, what if there was somebody doing that to his moms?
Hey,
you know what I mean?
I take it a step further. They could have been somebody's mother or cousin. They bought the fight to watch his black ass tonight. You just never know.
Exactly.
You just, spent their hard earned money. To watch his ass tonight. And the incident with the CBS. He just, I was done with it. You know how I feel about him. Maybe an ass whooping is what he need, but this type of guy, like ass whoopings, he obviously don't learn. I don't know, man. It may be drug use. I have no idea what it is, man. But and then the Saturday night, not Saturday, was it last night, the weigh-in? And it's just like, bro, when is the talking going to back up? You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's the same old story, man.
Exactly. Like, you do all this talking and you get your ass whooped. Like, after the fight, I think one guy went over to him and he was like, "Hey, man, you tough." He's like, "Yeah, I'm more than tough." And I'm like, no,
Exactly.
you're not. You just got your ass whooped for 11
And
rounds.
Scotty Madden, I don't mean to cut you off, man. We got about 5 seconds, so we're going to let the people know that we'll be right back on with another episode. We're going to holler
Yes,
at
sir.
y'all. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.